or Wine TCM.
Good evening, and thanks for joining me here on TCM this Christmas. I'm Dave Karger. We're continuing a night of thrilling films made by Alfred Hitchcock and starring Jimmy Stewart. Although Stewart made 4 movies with Hitchcock, beginning with 1948's Rope, it would be 6 years before the two reunited for their second picture together. And that's what we have up next from 1954, Rear Window. Stewart is a photographer with a broken leg, confined to a wheelchair on a hot day without much else to do but spy on his neighbors through a long-lens camera. When he thinks one of his neighbors has committed a murder, his girlfriend, played by Grace Kelly, acts as his legs, and eventually, like any Hitchcock blonde, she finds herself in danger. Stewart was so impressed by writer John Michael Hayes' treatment for Rear Window that he agreed to do the film for a percentage of the profits instead of a salary. It was a welcome change for the actor who had just spent the past few years throwing punches in westerns. Stewart embraced the restrictive nature of his character here and the chance to be an engaged actor. Unlike the hurdles he dealt with on Rope, which consisted of multiple near 10-minute long takes, the technical aspects of Rear Window proved to be satisfying challenges rather than frustrating ones. This lightened both Hitchcock and Stewart's moods during production, as everyone on set was confident that the picture would be a success. Rear Window earned Hitchcock one of his 5 Best Director Oscar nominations, all of which he famously lost to other filmmakers. Stewart never earned a nomination for his work with Hitchcock, although this film would become the duo's most financially successful picture together. From 1954, also with Raymond Burr and Thelma Ritter, Rear Window. Alfred Hitchcock knew exactly what he wanted in Rear Window from concept to execution. As with his 1948 thriller Rope, Hitchcock was faced with the challenge of making a film where much of the action takes place in a single room. But this time there were also many other rooms and a courtyard where action happened from the perspective of that one main room. Hitchcock brought his vision to life in the construction of the largest set ever built at the time by Paramount Studios. This included 31 full-scale apartments, 12 of them furnished and with running water. Another challenge that Hitchcock fondly remembered was a bizarre incident in which an elderly woman somehow made her way onto set numerous times. While shooting a scene where Hitchcock winds a clock, one of his famous cameos that he made in all of his films, the woman walked up and offered him the correct time. Hitchcock admitted that he began scolding the woman until Stewart shouted to him to stop, guessing that she was probably someone's grandmother. Stewart then escorted the woman off the set. Hitchcock remembered that as she left, she stuck her tongue out at the director, and Jimmy Stewart did the same. Up next, Stewart stars alongside Doris Day in a Hitchcock remake of one of his own films.
Next on TCM, The Man Who Knew Too Much, then Rope, and later, Strangers on a Train. TCM gets crossed up tonight.
This is it.